remember how I slept in your chest. I want to forget it, take a breath and leave you away, away. But it's not that easy, 'cause you make me miss you again, again. If you want, just come. If you want, just come. Don't leave me again, leave me again. If you want, just come. If you want, just come. Don't leave me again, leave me again. There's no time for regret, but I remember how I slept in your chest. I want to forget it, take a breath and leave you away, away. But it's not that easy, 'cause you make me miss you again, again. If you want, just come. If you want, just come. Don't leave me again, leave me again. If you want, just come. If you want, just come. Don't leave me again, leave me again.
Trying to write with nonstop pings?
Try to be honest, I'm not good at letting down my guard. I really want it. Before you, I was running in the dark. When you said this was goodbye, that's when I realized I can't live without, I can't live without you. I want you and only you. I got nothing left to lose. Oh, so I'll keep waiting for you. It's the only thing that I can do to keep my composure. Oh, I need you closer.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day today. Got a bit of an issue. For whatever reason, the other chats seem to be working, but Discord isn't. It keeps crashing on me, and I'm not quite sure why. And I also did not have everything up to check my audio. So, okay, well, that seems to be working just fine. Let me check one more here real quick. So I'm not quite sure why Discord keeps crashing. Like I even signed out of the connection through the Social Stream app, and
This stuff works way better.
second here, come on. Let me just see my own video.
This is a great place to.
Okay. It's giving me my own ads. Oh, no, that is not the right video. Hang on. Okay, let me just check my stats here. Output. Yep, it says Team Green is running. Videos. Oh, there we go. Had to click on the right thing. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right, so that's working. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with the Discord link from the Social Stream Ninja app, but everything else is going pretty good. One of the things that I did do is I went back and I had to tweak my crop filter a little bit, because I've got a second camera up here that over time, as I'm doing things and I open and close it, it creeps over, and I kept seeing this green halo right here. It was driving me crazy, and I didn't know what it was, and I was like trying to adjust my light because of my green screen and stuff like that, and come to find out it was just this. All I had to do to get rid of it was push that over. So I might need to like put something there to try to keep that camera in place a little bit more than what I have been. And then the one other thing that I tweaked was I rearranged the order on my vertical format, which I'm not broadcasting live in vertical. I only record in vertical. The fact that I didn't have the game scene on there in the intermission section, because, you know, sometimes I may go to intermission in the middle of a game and that, depending upon what I need. And I finally realized that. So I did that, and then realized that I put the game over top of my head. So the game literally just cut off the top of my head right about here. So then as I was loading up today, because I didn't have my camera on the last time, I was just doing it based on the box. When I was loading up the game today and had the game sitting there in the background like it is right now, then I realized that the game was cutting through my head. So went ahead and fixed that real quick, but I cannot seem to solve what the problem is with Social Stream Ninja. I don't know what's going on there. I've tried a couple times. I tell it to activate the source. It says that it's connected. But if I come back over here, I go back on my phone again, test 2, nothing. Don't know what it is. So I'll probably need to maybe like log out, delete that source, put that source back in, or go re-grab. Let me check one more thing here real quick, because I'm also wondering if whether or not the URL's correct. Because if that somehow has the wrong URL for the chat, that could break it. I didn't think about that up until just now. I can go ahead and recopy this. I can stop that source, turn off the auto activate. Clear cache. Okay. Go active cache. Bot, user agent, move up, move down. Browser, sesh, cancel. Oh, I actually have to okay, so I'll have to delete the source and re-add it. But does the source? Yep, I don't know why. That's a weird thing. I kind of wish it didn't work that way, but it does. I would have to delete the source and reactivate everything and stuff. And there's no sense of me trying to do that right now. So we will ignore that one for right now. and I will come back and fix that a little bit later. But so far so good. I've got, like I said, I did a test recording and I got it uploaded for some of the Bible stuff that I'm going to be doing in between starting my stream and getting ready to play a game and stuff. I uploaded a couple test videos and looked at those. The horizontal format looks fine. The vertical format, the text is squished down. So what I need to do is I need to be able to, because I'm using the same box, probably what I need to be able to do is to compress the box down, make the box taller, get it to word wrap a little bit better on both horizontal and vertical, so that I can then increase the font size to be able to see it. That way it won't bleed off the edges. That way it will always stack taller, not wider, and not affect the vertical format, so that you can actually be able to read the text. So I've got a little bit more work to do on that, because it's a new dock and a new app and stuff like that there. I haven't quite figured out how to get all of it going and working yet. So that'll probably be something I'll work on over the weekend and get that finalized. The other thing I'm happy to report though is the dock. The browser docs working under the X11 piece under Flatpak. It's working really good. I thought maybe there might be some glitching and stuff. I had no problems with my Stream Deck or anything like that. I didn't have any problems with the other sources working the way that I wanted them to. So everything seems to be going just fine by switching that. And you never know when you switch compositors, because the compositor is the way the window gets displayed and created. But I'll say this much, with Flatpak, the way that they've done this by being able to create the sandboxing environment and literally loading almost like a miniature version of an OS into the Flatpak and run the apps that you need on that Flatpak with everything installed, it really works well. It's kind of similar to the way Docker works. And I know that from years ago when I was doing some other playing around with different Linux distributions, I got to one which was called DSL, which is darn small Linux. And it was one of those ones that fit back on, a 50 meg image. It was always going to be 50 megs, but it had a browser, it had TextPad, like a notepad stuff inside there. You could install services. It had apps that you can install. I could play games. There had a couple, limited games for a very, very lightweight compositor and stuff. So like, I know that it can compact down pretty well. Plus Docker images are pretty small. But I think what they've done with Flatpak about being able to get you to be able to toggle through both the older X11 and the new Wayland compositor and stuff like that, being able to go back and forth, really good. And the fact that I don't even notice the fact that that it's running Wayland, the fact that the windows really don't look any different to me, because sometimes when you go back into the X11, there was some nuances with the way X11 looked. And here, I don't even notice that. So I think it's a really good thing that they've done to be able to kind of help hide all that stuff that I don't even notice it. But it's working really well. I really have no complaints. But enough of that. We're here to try to play another episode. So this will be the 4th episode, and I'm then going to take and switch over to playing Titanfall 2. And going through the campaign on that. Now, I'll probably play at least I'll either play through the entire campaign, front to back, just record the whole thing, and then maybe switch to a different game. And maybe come back to this here. I might play until, maybe 3 weeks, it would be 6 episodes worth of Titanfall, and then maybe play an episode or 2 here. I might just I try to finish the game in its entirety, even if it feels like maybe the game's falling off and what little viewership that I do get on them, even if it's falling off. I think it's important to finish the game Not that I'm like 100% completionist, but that's what I would prefer. But I'm going to play Titanfall 2. I'm going to get that one done and then go from there. One of the other ones, I was going back through my list of upcoming games. I was looking at Resident Evil Reverse, and I didn't realize until my son had pointed out to me that is not a regular Resident Evil game. It's like a battle royale game of 6v6, and unfortunately, as famous as the Resident Evil game series is, that had a really low user rating. Matter of fact, it was pretty much completely negative, mostly negative. So I took that one off the list. I will be looking out for when Resident Evil Requiem goes on sale, and then looking to probably pick that one up here soon, since I've gotten some of the other ones I've done. I know I've recorded at least 2 of them. I know I've done Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil 8 Village, so I'll probably do 9. I have 0 through 6 as well, so that might be another one where I need to record some other episodes of the first series of the games and stuff like that. So that'll be another option for me. I have a lot of game series and stuff like that. I've got all the Fallout games, I got all the Elder Scrolls games, I've got all the Resident Evil games. I got several sets and that I could go through. But enough of that being said, enough of me flapping my jaws. Let's switch over here. That way we can go ahead and get the game started here. And let's start the recording. And welcome to episode number 4 of Islands of Insight. Switch back over here. Have my mouse and keyboard. One of the interesting things is I've got a USB hub. And switching between my gaming PC and my laptop and stuff, there is a bit of a delay, and I don't know why. Okay, there was one. No, it wasn't that one. I think it wasn't that one. It was this one. This is the one. I don't know why these keep reactivating, but this one was the one that I was having a problem with. So we'll just skip through. Okay, well, I'll try this one more time. This thing here. It's gonna drive me crazy because my camera is selected and I see lines on the on the OBS screen. That's just gonna drive me bonkers. Because I don't like seeing that. It bothers me thinking that it's going to show up in the recording, although I 100% know that it doesn't. It's just something that drives me crazy. Okay, so like this literally has to go straight across somehow. And I know I could do that. Do that. But then what do I do? Okay, well, we'll come back to that one later. I'll try to remember it. So let's see. We were getting ready to walk down here. I undid that, but I hadn't solved this one here yet. Okay. All right, so that's gonna go there. There. There, and then there. Okay. So that one's done. And okay, that works that side. That works that side. And there we go. Okay. So we were moving through up here, which now gets us pretty much back behind all of this. Okay. You skadoosh. How did you get it? Okay. There you are. Oh. Okay. Well, that was easy. am I? Oh. Nice. Watch for the hidden pillars. Well, I did watch for the hidden pillars and I got it. So there. Take that. Okay, so then let's go back over here and get this one. Boy, that one was a pretty close one. That was pretty sensitive as to how far over you could be. Alrighty then. Get that. Let's go do the big pillar set here. Oh, well, so that just means that, yeah, there we go. That just means if it's got that hidden pillar in it and stuff like that there, you pretty much just have to be inside the set where the hidden one is. Oh, there we go. Another hidden one. All right. Nice. Okay, and let's do this one. Nope, right here. There we go. All right, let's go chasing this guy. Really? You go all the way up there? Thank goodness I'm a master of parkour. Wait, where'd you go now? Okay. Chase you all over the place here. Hey, wait a minute. What are you backtracking on me for? All right, so I guess that was meant to show me that there's something here. And there's something right there. I'm trying to see if I can't finish up maybe some more of the puzzles that are right over here, though. Sir. Oh, hidden one. Okay, how much more? Okay, so I don't have too much more this way. Okay. Oh. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oh. Beer bills. Okay. Okay, got that one. Okay, so we got two inside here. Oh, don't want to do that. I mean, if I do that, that drops down. That leaves that one orphan, so I can't do that one. Do that there. Okay, so that one worked. Do this, this, then this. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump up on top there to get that one. Okay, so this seems logical. So does that. That does not. Okay. Okay, so that worked. That works. That does not. All right. So okay, well that's not. I mean, unless I can't make anything move now. Okay, well, you say that's not horrible, but nope, it was. This is the worst you could do because now I can't move. Okay, so there was that. Do that. That. Oh, use an orphan again. That one does that. Okay. That doesn't really help much. So I'm gonna do that. You see, back in the same situation I was before, and I still have an orphan right there. Okay. This whole 3 in a row, 3 in a row or more, just kind of throws a monkey wrench into everything. I just still feel like that's the correct first move. Okay. We'll come back to this one here. Let's get up on top here. Okay. Is there something back over here? Oh, look at that. A hidden puzzle back here. Right, now here's the other thing was, is when I get near a lot of these puzzles, they make certain noises. Can't tell whether this is the double jump making the noise or whether I'm near something that I can't see. Oh, look at that. Another one over here. Okay. There's that. There's that. That one. Those two. And now those two. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so let's go see what's right here. Anything hiding back here? Out here at all? Oh boy. Looks like this is going to be an interesting one. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. That one works. That one does. And well, that's not nice. Why did that do that? Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me do that first. Then this one. There we go. All right. Okay, so this is going to be kind of the opposite. Yeah, that'll work. That works. That works, and then there we go. Okay. Let's try this one here. Watch this one be the most difficult one of all. Maybe I was right. Okay. That should be okay. That's okay. That should be okay. That should be okay to get that. And I've orphaned one up here. Yay. Okay. So there's no. Huh. Oh, what I gotta do is swap it with one. There we go. That one and that one. Nope. There we go. That way. Okay. Cool. Got that one. Do that. Do that. Swap that one. Okay. We'll do that. And this. I've orphaned that one. But I can do that. That. Okay, so what did I do wrong there? Okay. So I did that one, that one. Did that. That should have went, okay. That scoots it. Ah, now I see what I'm doing wrong. So, okay, so I have to do that. Switch this. That switches. That switches. Then this one. That knocks that one out. Do that one. Do that one. Do that one. Yay, there we go. Oh, did I order? Earned another mirror bills. Okay. All right. You know, there's still 2 puzzles on here, but I'm going to try to go back and see if we can't maybe find a different kind of puzzle. It really kind of bugs me that I could go back and like every time I load back in, it's like I didn't solve any of the puzzles other than the check boxes that are there. 65 puzzles solved. Follow all 8 wandering echoes. Find the 16 hidden cubes. Okay. Is that just the Chambers of the Tribune? Is that just over here? Is that what this is talking about? I've done 6 of the 8. Carry on, Seeker. Thank you. I don't listen for any auditory noises. Yeah, there was something right here. Yeah, it's not that. Right there. 9 out of 16. Okay. I guess it's somewhat good that you can hear them. There we go. 10 out of 16. So, okay, so that noise I was hearing, so there has to be something right over here on this other one. What was I missing though? Okay, let's go back over here. There it is. All right, there's 11 out of 16. Okay. There it is. I knew I heard another one. 4 more to go. There's got to be one right up here somewhere. There it is. Okay, 3 more. There's another one right there. Okay. 2 more. Okay, I hear it. But I still don't see it. Okay, let's make sure there's one right there. Make sure it's not right up underneath where I was standing. Then I would never find it. Right there. Okay. Can't believe I was almost looking right at it. Okay, so I got one more to find. Why does it feel like it should be like right over here somewhere? Like, I'm just thinking about the way they're distributed. It's almost like it feels like there should be one like right around in here, because I don't know that I found one right over here. Oh, right there. Well, hey, at least it's a logical thing to me. Oh, okay, so it goes back if you don't complete it. What? Okay, so this one here is heavily based on you hitting the parkour just perfect. Okay, try this again. Where did you go? You jerk. Why did you go back over there? I thought I had that. Alright, come on. What if it's because maybe you've got to go almost the exact same way it goes? Because it does say follow. Okay, so... Not that one, not that one. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Okay, come on. Where is this last one? Solve 10. What other rings haven't I figured out yet? Oh, for sure I've figured out all the rings. That's what these things are. Right. Oh, come on, where is it? I heard one. Not you. There's 17 hidden cubes. Okay. What are you? Again, forgetful one. I have been following your trail for ages. You might be confused. I have never existed until now, at this very moment. It is not so. Look behind you. Our essence burns the path of the journey we take. Our stories are written across time. hurry, you must come with me. Okay. Okay. I may be missing something right up on the top of this. Is there a way for me to get all the way up? Yes, there is, as a matter of fact. Okay. I wonder if it's this one. Nope, it's not that one. Not that one. I've already solved that. Pretty sure he did that one. Okay. All right, well. So I still have a couple of things left. I can always come back. It's not like if I leave that I'm forbidden from ever coming back to this area. At least I don't think so. Okay, well, back to the entrance. All right. It's up this way. Okay. Okay, what thingamabobber am I supposed to be seeing right? Oh. There we go. Motif mastery, okay. Okay, don't make any squares. Okay. Oh, I must have already solved that one because I can't do it. Yay. Really? Yeah, it's gonna bug me because I know I gotta just hit it at the right time. All right. Okay, I'll come back and try it at a different time. Okay, so that's 3. Maybe that's 5. There we go. Oh, I already did this one. I already went all the way up there. Okay. Okay, so I wonder if I come back the opposite way. I come up here. Maybe what I gotta do is maybe I gotta jump instead of using the thing that throws me all the way over there. Nope. Wasn't it? Okay. Okay, so let's get up there. Let's drop down to that one, and then we'll see if we can't float down to get to it. Because I can get up here, which then means I can go over here. I can go this way. There we go. Oh, what's up there? Hey, I don't want to... Oh, I've already been up here. Never mind. Yeah, I haven't solved you yet. There we go. Set. Okay, there was another one right here. It's gotta be. There we go. Got that one. Okay, what do we have here? What is this? 4 in a row. Okay. Okay. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Okay, don't make that. Got it. Okay, next. Bread muffins. Okay. reset this one. There we go. That's 4 in a row. Isn't that 5? Too many. Hey now. That was not the deal. I get it. All right. Here, Bills. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. It said 4. No 4 in a row for me. Okay. All right. Okay, why not? This one. Okay, let's do that. Nope. Okay. That works. That does not, however. Okay. Alright, solve that one later. What are you? Complete the pattern. Okay, that was easy. Get closer, okay. Complete the pattern. Okay. Right now, that one right there. So that would be white. Which pattern, like, reset? Okay. So then, if that's black, black, white, black, black, white, black, black. No. Okay, so here, if I ignore most everything else, this is white, black, white. This would be black, this would be white, this would be black, this would be white. So now this here is okay, so that would be white. Is that? That's black. That's white? Okay, so that's white. Black. Okay, here we go. Okay, so. Oh, that's white. There we go. Okay, now it's, oh my goodness. I was looking at the completely wrong. Clearly because I was failing at it, but I was completely thinking the wrong thing. Okay. Already found. Alrighty. Okay, I think because it looks like that, I've already found the matching one. I'm doing some of this down here already. Oh yay, found the moon fragment. I don't know what that means, but I found it. Nonetheless. Well, I did not really mean to fall off there, but... Let's get back up there, because I think I gotta be above it to look down. So I can't include that one. I could do that, but dude, I gotta get that. Okay. Okay, keep getting distracted here. Let's see, what's this one here say? I called out to the whispers, and the ones heard me. I felt the presence of the ancient wisdom. There, amid the chorus of voices, she said my name. I was not aware that I had one. Okay. Enter the enclave. It almost feels like you're not going to make it. The glass temple. Well, that's no good to make glass out of. Saw 4 crystal labyrinths. Saw 6 pattern grids. Find 3 hidden archways. There's the hidden archway there. How do I get to it? It's clearly not the way to get to the hidden archway. There's a way to fall off. I'm exceedingly good at doing it times. Okay, well, drop down right here. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and call this episode here. So I think it's, now that we've got a new area, solve a bonus is solve all 4 hidden pentads. P-N-T-A-D-S, pentads. Okay, well, we're gonna stop this here. Pull this up here real quick, and then we'll wrap up the stream. But thanks for joining me today. Put a comment on this video, press the like or dislike button. Please follow me for more content. You can join my Discord server, the links in my Twitch and YouTube channels. Let me know your feedback and suggestions. Oh boy, on that one island, it just seemed like I'm the little echoes that you've got to follow. I don't know where those last 2 could be. I mean, like, feel like I scoured the whole island. I even went around and underneath and stuff like out there, floated up underneath, and like, I don't know where else one could be. You know, I'll go back to it at some point in time, but you know, like the thing says, there's something like 10,000 puzzles here, and I don't want to spend the next 6 months doing just 10,000 puzzles, which is why I'll come back to this here. Obviously, I'll probably need to make myself some notes and recap this here, but it's a lot of fun and enjoying it. That's the end of the stream today. Let me know your thoughts and feedback, and as always, so long for now.